This is replacing the window track on Humvee X doors with supplemental armor. Now, the driver's door on my Humvee, when you're driving along, the window slams down randomly by itself to the point where I've been having to ride around with a block of wood jammed in here to hold the window up. The reason for this is the track is wore out. It's wore out here, and it's really worn out here. So somebody must have loved driving this, whatever vehicle these doors are on, with the window in this position, which is the third notch down. Now, this is a good used one I picked up. You can see everything's very crisp here, especially the top hole. So that should stop my window from slamming down. Now, if you have X doors with no supplemental armor on the outside, which means the outside just looks like that with a big X, then you've got it pretty easy. You're going to drill out 5 pop rivets on the back here. Once you drill those out, you're going to pull the spring-loaded handle and slide your old track out. Slide the new track in, put the pop rivets back in. Now, when you're installing this, you need to make sure that you install this in the right position, because there is a top and a bottom here. As you can see, these ramps need to face up so you can slide the door up. I mean the window up to close it. I don't know that you can put them on upside down, but anything's possible, I guess. The pop rivets appear to be 3/4 inch long, 3/16 diameter pop rivets. And there's your pop rivet. What I took off appeared to be aluminum. Now, if you, like me, have supplemental armor doors, then you have to remove the door from the vehicle. You have to remove the hinges, you have to remove the outside door handle, and you have to remove the outside backing plate for the striker assembly. So that's drilling out a lot of pop rivets. And then I drove them out with a punch. And the pop rivets for the armor have washers. So you either need to try and reuse these washers or get new washers when you buy your pop rivets. To remove the outside handle, there's a clip on the inside that you undo for the linkage. And these are number 2 Phillips. I would clean them out. Use a Phillips head screwdriver just to hold them from spinning. And use a 3/8 socket on the inside to remove the nuts. If you try using an impact gun or impact driver or a screw gun or anything like that, you're probably just going to strip the heads out. So hold the screw, undo the nut. Now, on the hinges and the striker backing plate, these are going to be a number 3 Phillips, and these are going to be 7/16 nuts. Same thing. I would hold the nut. Hold the screw, machine screw, and undo the nut. A couple of these were so rusted and seized in there that I actually snapped the heads off trying to break them loose. You could probably get these or very similar at Lowe's or Home Depot or a hardware store. Just take one with you for a sample. If not, you could always put bolts on there. It just won't look original to somebody who knows what they're looking at, because it's supposed to have these button head Phillips screws. Make sure where these all go back on too, because you've got these reinforcement plates or spacers, whichever. So once you put all that back together, once you get all that apart, take your old track out, you put your new track in, pop rivet it back together with the 3/16 pop rivets. Obviously I'm going to have to clean this door because it looks disgusting. So these layers of armor, and I think I saw some rust in there that I'm going to have to treat. I also use one of these pneumatic rivet guns. It's got a plastic cup that goes on the end that catches the rivet when you're done. These are available on Amazon or wherever. You definitely don't need it. You don't have to have it. But I find on the Humvee, I've had to do a lot of pop riveting of different things here and there. It definitely comes in handy when you have to do a lot of riveting, because doing a lot by hand just sucks. So hopefully this little bit of information is helpful to somebody else that needs to do the same repair on their X doors for their window that slams down.